Hello and welcome again. Today I want to talk to you about a little project I want to do, and I'll be breaking this up into segments and then compiling it together because I'll need to move some stuff around. But and y'all have seen this, my 62 caliber Colonial Fowler, and what I want to look at today is this sling, and it's just really just a one piece of leather with a buttonhole on this end for the stud, and it just folds over the sling swivel in the front and is tied with a leather thong. And as you can see, I have those swivels and stuff set up on this rifle, and I want to make a sling for it. So I'm going to go through the process here. One thing, the distance between this sling swivel and the stud is shorter than this one, so I can't really use that to measure it. My piece of leather strap I have is a little bit wider than this, and it's lighter here, but I like the width of the leather, so I'm going to do it like this one, where I'm just going to trim it back for the part that's going to fold over the sling swivel like that one. So let me stop this here and do something with those howling dogs. Okay, now I have to apologize because I was going to go through and film making a stock for my rifle, but when I stopped earlier, I was going to move the guns, bring all my tools, and I'm going to do that. I had to go out and check on my dogs, and my 90-pound mixed breed, basically looks like a Shetland pony, was over in my neighbor's yard, and evidently my Wi-Fi shot caller, he's just got to where he just goes off and wanders the neighborhood. So I had to go chase him down, bring him in. I forgot to turn the camera back on. So I put the thing together. So anyway, I digress. I'll go through it and I'll keep this brief. But the project I'm working on is a sling for my rifle. So I had bought this leather actually for some slings on my muskets and stuff, and I was going to put buckles on them. But anyway, decided I'd take a piece of this vegetable tanned saddle leather. You can buy it in strips like this from Crazy Crow, a leather thong to tie it with, and basically the other tools that I used, I had a fid for working through the holes and burnishing the edges to come in here because they'll have a rough edge. You can take and work that down after you grease it. Some mink oil to actually grease the leather after I cut my holes, but I use this punch to punch the base of the buttonhole and the 3 holes to run the leather thong through, a little hammer to drive that with, and my little wood chisel here. I used to cut the notches out to I'll bring it up here in a minute, and to cut the notches to fit on the sling swivel, and pair of leather shears to cut it with, and a ruler to measure it, and a small screwdriver because I ended up having to take the sling swivel out. But anyway, I mean, I'm going to attach this to the earlier video. This is what I ended up with. It's still a little bit long here. Fits in the button. It's got just a little bit of pull out, and I may shorten that up a little bit more, I'm not sure. And put the leather thongs through in a V. You run it through these 2 holes first, pull it through, come both ends through this hole, back up and back through again, and I'll turn it around and see if y'all can see this here. And then on the back side, you just run it under the thongs you already had through. And I may tie it in a knot later. But anyway, that's basically the sling. And like I said, I've been wanting to make one for this gun since I got it almost 2 years ago. In May it'll be 2 years. When I took it out to the range and shot it last month, me and a friend of mine, we did trim this front sight down. I need to file it down a little bit more because the first time I took it out and shot it, I was hitting way low because it was an extremely high. It's still higher than I like, but it's on the same level with the rear sight, so it's good. So anyway, sorry that you didn't get to see me doing all the work. I started rambling. It was been kind of boring anyway, but I'm a little bit frustrated that I forgot to turn this camera on. This is a new, the new camera that my daughter bought me a couple of months ago, and I'm still getting used to it, and I'm going to have to remember to look for the little red button to make sure it's filming. But I was wanting to hurry up and get this done after chasing the dog around. So anyway, I digress. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll try to do better next time.